All right, we got a big time injury update. Obviously, the San Francisco 49ers got a little bit banged up in that game against Seattle, but we got updates from Kyle Shanahan. So let's get right into it, shall we? Safety Malik Mustapha rolled his ankle and he is currently day to day. That's a good sign. And with an additional 3 days with a mini bye after playing on a Thursday night football as the 49ers get ready for the Chiefs, that's a good sign. So that's good. There's a good sign we get Malik Mustapha back. But we got to monitor, we got to see. But day to day is fantastic. That's exactly what we're looking for. Kicker Matthew Wright dislocated his shoulder on a tackle attempt against the Seattle Seahawks. That's 2 kickers that have been injured in consecutive weeks. Apparently, they are waiting on the MRI and are going to try to determine the status and severity of that injury. But that could potentially mean that the San Francisco 49ers are signing another kicker. Oh my, and that would be 3 kickers in 1 week, damn near. So that's a crazy situation that the 49ers have going on right now. So we'll have to see what's going down with Matthew Wright and that situation. Obviously, Jordan Mason, we heard about from Adam Schefter earlier in the day, dealing with the shoulder injury. He is considered day-to-day as well, so that is a good sign for Jordan Mason. Defensive end Jordan Elliott is dealing with a knee. He did not play in this last game against the Seahawks. He is expected to return to practice this week. And, of course, Charvarius Ward, who we do know didn't play against the Seattle Seahawks either, dealing with a knee, is day-to-day. They did test it pre-game. They felt wasn't good to go, so they put Ward on the shelf. I know he probably wanted to go in that game, so it'll be interesting to see if he returns against his former team, the Kansas City Chiefs. Now we have some 2 big updates on Christian McCaffrey and Ricky Pearsall. I'll get to Ricky first. Ricky Pearsall will return to practice this week. So I don't know if that means he will be available to play against the Chiefs. It gives him an opportunity to be ready to go against the Chiefs. But, wow, crazy that Ricky Pearsall, after getting shot in the chest right before the season begins, is now having a chance to return. So what a phenomenal story that would be. What a phenomenal atmosphere it would be to have Ricky return at Levi's, making his first NFL debut in front of 49er fans. I think 49er fans would really, really appreciate that. We also got an update on Christian McCaffrey as well. Obviously, there's been a lot of back and forth about where Christian McCaffrey's at. From everything that we've heard since they've begun the ramp-up process, he is in a good spot. He is, not having any setbacks so far since he's kind of been working back. But Kyle did confirm that he will not come back for this Chiefs game. And again, we've said it for about a month or a couple weeks now, but I do believe the target to get Christian McCaffrey back will actually be right there after the bye. You get through this week against the Chiefs, you've got the Cowboys the following week, and then you get a bye. That feels like the best opportunity to bring him back. It gives you, again, an additional month to allow him to get right, and then you have him ready to go November 10th, first game out of the bye. So nothing crazy there. I think that makes sense. But overall, I would say this is a good injury report. Obviously, we'll have to figure out what's going on with the new kicker, Matthew Wright, and if he will be missing extended time and if they will have to sign yet again another kicker. I thought he did well in his debut with the San Francisco 49ers. So thankfully it's a shoulder. So I would imagine that even, if you dislocate it and it's a little jacked up, you could still go and kick. I mean, it's obviously not ideal situation or scenario to be kicking injured, but the fact that it is a shoulder and you might be able to overcome that, something to think about. But I think some of the better news is Malik Mustapha is going to be well. He's been He's been playing really great in the opportunities that he's needed to step in. And then Mooney Ward coming back. Obviously, I think you want to see the top three cornerbacks being Mooney Ward, Diamador Lenore, and Renardo Green. You know, I mean, you talk about all pro first team names: Charvarius, Diamador, and Renardo. Come on, man. You got just name alone. You got to run those guys out. So I'm hoping to see more Renardo Green in there with those three. And if we can get Ricky Pearsall out there, hey, I'm for it. It would be great to see him out in action. Your first round draft pick. Obviously, the story that he went through this offseason was crazy. And to be able to get him out there would be huge. But let me know. And, of course, Jordan Mason, what appears to avoid serious injury. Whew, that one was scary because obviously Isaac Guerrero, a little bit unknown. We didn't really know what he was going to do. He ended up having a big game and filling some big shoes. So we have a little bit more confidence in Isaac Guerrero. And if you get Jordan Mason back, you're feeling a lot better. And then when you get Christian McCaffrey back, then you're feeling even more better because you then have a three-headed monster where you feel comfortable with all three backs carrying the rock. And then that can keep all three fresh, keep Jordan Mason fresh, Christian McCaffrey fresh. And I think that's a scenario that you want to see. But let me know what you guys think about all these updates in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.